Hey playa, have you ever had a pet dog or cat or some other animal that you grew up really loving only for one day that pet to die? Well, that's the question that LOL Zorman123456 asked me when he said, could you do a video on how to deal with losing a pet? Absolutely, man, because I've been there before. I know how tough it can be, and I want to share my advice for anyone out there who loses a pet that they love.
This is the Josh Speaks. You're watching the Josh Speak.
For those of you that don't know, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos here sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. And today I want to really talk about how to deal with those emotions you may be feeling if you lost a pet recently. Now, if you've never had a pet before, it might be hard for you to understand the type of connection a person can have with an animal like that. But let me assure you that that type of love that they share is real. Pets become members of our families, and they develop individual connections with each and every single member there. Which is why it makes it so much harder when they do pass, because every single one of us has our own grieving process to go through. Growing up, I had a black Chihuahua that wasn't always the friendliest dog, but he was fun to have around. And as the years went on, he got older and older, until eventually it was at that point where he passed away. It was a pretty shocking and traumatic moment because it was my brother's birthday at the time, and we were all celebrating, only to find out that my dog eventually was dying of old age. In those moments, it's totally normal to feel sad or angry or hurt, or not even know how you feel, to be in a state of shock where the emotions haven't hit you yet, because just dealing with that is a tough thing to go through. One way that people choose to handle losing a pet is by going out and getting another pet. Now, that's not to say that the new pet is replacing the old one. No new pet can ever take away the feelings that you had for that old one. But having a new pet now allows you to continue sharing those feelings of loving kindness over to this new animal. Animals, in a way, are just like people. They each have their own unique individual personalities. So as you bond with this new pet, learn what they're like, see what their personality is, and see how you two can connect. Now, I'm not trying to say once one pet goes, just immediately replace it with another. Everyone has their own time length to their grieving process. For you, that might be a year, it might be a few months, it might be a few weeks. Figure out what works for you, but take the time to really process the feelings that you have deep down inside. And like I said before, everyone had their own individual connections with that pet. So a good way to kind of help understand your own feelings is to talk to other people that can relate to you in some way. Share those moments and feelings with your other family members. Let them know about the time that your pet did something really silly, or that time they were really loving and caring and there for you. It can also be really hard to experience observing that animal get older to the point where it is going to pass away. It's hard to just sit there and watch it happen, but it is a natural process of life, and it is something we have to come to terms with. I also had another dog that was a miniature Doberman Pinscher, and as she got really old, her eyesight started to go, her hearing started to go, and eventually she stopped eating as much, and she started walking around her cage over and over because she couldn't really sense what was around her. It was so hard to watch. I just wanted to let her know that we were there for her. So I would pet her, I would talk to her, I would just spend time around her so she can feel my presence just there being with her. Other times though, we lose pets unexpectedly or tragically, and it could be super heartbreaking to experience those type of moments. The shock of the experience can really get to you, which is why it's so important to talk to people about how you feel. Now, you choose when you're ready to do that. You don't have to immediately start sharing how you feel. Take some time for yourself, think things through, but make sure at the end of the day to talk about your feelings. Losing a pet is not easy. It can make you go through a whole range of emotions. So I really want to know, what do you think? Have you ever lost a pet before, or are you scared that you will someday? Leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. Before you head out, if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment down below, you can always also shoot me a DM over on Snapchat or Instagram just to talk. I do my best to answer as many messages as I can. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn a little bit more on dealing with those negative feelings or hurt emotions, definitely check out the playlist I have over there on the side. I think it'll be super helpful for you. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next time. As always, love and peace.